Good morning, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Um, Not going to talk about an oil today because I wanted to talk about the Wellness Summit and give you a quick recap. I took some notes, so I'm just going to skim through my notes and go over the highlights, touch on that for you, some of the takeaways that I had from Wellness Summit, and hopefully it will be enough of a teaser to get some of you to go, you know what, I'm going to go next year because you really need to go. It's good and it's fun hanging out as a team. So here we go. Did you know that doTERRA is now sourcing oils from 43 different countries? 26 of those are considered developing countries. And they just recently came back from a sourcing trip to Brazil about the copaiba oil. And they were able to solidify their relationship with the people there and just strengthen that bond. They were able to take some of the copaiba oil there and share it with the people and tell them what they sell it for and what people use it for after it's purchased by the customer. And they were amazed. They had no idea that there was going to be such a demand for their copaiba oil. 84% of the oils that doTERRA sources, they now have an exclusive contractor with the farmers that they're sourcing from. And that's important because that ensures quality and quantity for doTERRA. So while they were in Brazil, they were able to do some things for the people to better their life. One of the things that they did was the school had just a metal roof and it trapped in the heat. There was no ventilation up at the top, no way to let the hot air out. So the children were just baking literally all day long and not able to focus on their schooling because they were just so hot. So they remodeled that school roof and put a different school roof on there so it's insulated and it lets the air flow out. Another thing that they did was they fixed their water tower, which had a leak in it and made the water supply dreadfully low. So they were able to repair that water tower so the people don't have that additional stress of wondering if there's going to be enough water for the area or not. And they're looking into resolving trade issues. A lot of places where they went were along the Amazon River, and they get traders coming in down the river with their boats. And so they end up being in debt to these traders. So doTERRA is going to be looking at a way to resolve that issue so that these people can get the things that they need, but they don't have to go into debt to do that. So, and then the next person talked about how doTERRA, once you start with essential oils, it kind of moves to other areas of your life. You start focusing on how to reduce stress and focusing on that you need to eat better and that you need to exercise, and the wellness kind of spreads to every area of your life. And if that happens to you, this one lady gave a testimony how that happened to her, and as a result, her body chemistry changed. It wasn't the same as it was before she started on her journey with doTERRA. And as a result, she had to change some of the oils that were her go-to oils. And I'd never really thought about that before, but it makes perfect sense because the oils have different constituents in them. And when your body chemistry changes, you're going to need different constituents to help your body. And the example that she gave was deep blue. quit working for her, which would be so sad. I would be so sad if Deep Blue quit working for me. But the reason it quit working was because she was sleeping better, she was eating better, she was doing all these things that she should be doing, and it made her body chemistry change. And so she went from using Deep Blue as her go-to oil for aches and pains and muscle wellness to using Wintergreen and Aromatouch. So I just wanted to pass that tip on to y'all, because some of you might be in that place where an oil that worked for you before is not working now. It just means you need to experiment and find out what the next thing is that your body needs. And then they talked a bit about the wellness pyramid in great detail, which is all those things that I just mentioned. Your foundation of health is how to eat right and exercise, reduce stress, reduce your toxic load. And then they talked a bit about the nutritional products, the Alpha CRS and the MVZ and the XE Omega and all the things that those are good for, and the probiotics. And y'all have heard Stephanie and I talk about them before, but it was all good information, good reminders. And then talked a little bit about how to incorporate the Dr. Hill wellness regimen, and it's really easy to do. It's you take your vitamins in the morning, you take your frankincense under your tongue, and your balance on the bottoms of your feet. And I take my vitamins at lunch with my lunch meal also. Use the diffuser for whatever mood or emotions are going on. Right now I have my diffuser going with Console and Cheer in it because I'm feeling a little down. Then in the afternoon you diffuse for the mood. In the evening when everybody comes back home, diffuse On Guard, and that will help take care of any pathogens that you might have been in contact with in your day. And then start a bedtime routine to get your body used to going to bed and do it a certain way, and it will benefit your sleep. So, and then a tip that I learned about fennel. Fennel is the oil for flatulence. And that's easy to remember because it's fennel and flatulence. Then the afternoon session was for people that were building, and they talked a lot about business and the new products that doTERRA has to help us who are building the business on the business side. And that was really good. I got 4.5 pages of notes for that, so I won't go through all of that with you. But if you are interested in building, just know that there is a wonderful opportunity with doTERRA, and the person who invited you to this page would be more than happy to answer your questions about that opportunity. So I hope this gives you a little bit of an idea about what Wellness Summit is about. It's different every year. We never know what's going to be talked about until we go, but it's always good stuff, and I hope you make plans to go with us next year. We need you. Have a great day. Bye.